Please like, subscribe, and share the Sweatshop Podcast on the HTW Podcast Network. We are now on Anchor FM and on Spotify, Facebook, and back on YouTube. You can look us up. Our handle is at the Sweatshop Pod, or you can just type in the Sweatshop Podcast. We gon' be on there. And please enjoy the show. Thank you. Yeah. Bye. Welcome everybody to the Sweatshop Podcast on the HTW Network. It is me, your host, Sweats, and my co-host, the Maestro. Did you miss us? Did you miss us? We've been away, doing other things. It's getting busy. It's a busy time, y'all. But we back now. We back. How you doing, brother?
Limited time only.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, maybe. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of stuff going on.
It's been busy, bro. Let's stop playing games. There's a lot of things going on. My goodness, school about to start back up. Jesus. The world is going crazy. My God.
I was gonna say, the whole everything,
I'm
seems
talking about
like
the world.
we're like back to where we were literally last year.
Not even that. Just fuck. Just everything. I can't even handle it. It's hard for me to we'll get into it a little bit later, but I threw a touch of politics in this bitch because we got to talk about this crazy shit that's happening across the way, man. I don't know. I feel like we got to talk about it a little bit later. Man, I don't know. That's a whole can of worms. But it's Jesus Christ. This is crazy shit, right? So the crazy shit for me was this. So that the reports came out about the variant, right? The Delta variant and what protects what from how and whom. So you have the. Did you get the Pfizer or did you get the Moderna?
I got the Moderna.
As did I. So apparently the Moderna is up 70% effective, 70+% effective, right? And then the Pfizer is only 40% effective off of that, off of that variant, which is quite fascinating. And it kind of makes sense in a way. I was I don't know, because I've been ducking and dodging. Plus, I'm wearing masks half the time, and you know what I mean. So I guess it makes sense in a way that I haven't really got it at all. You haven't got it at all.
Yeah, not that I know of.
Not that you know of. You probably know from the variant. I think the variant hitting people.
That's what I would assume.
Yeah. I think the variant is hitting folks. So yeah, I'll be damned. In Florida, Florida's insane right now. I don't know how Pennsylvania's doing. Maryland been doing pretty good as far as this shit going.
We're back to where we were literally last year.
Really?
At this same time, numbers and stuff are back to where they were. That's what I was saying. We're literally back to right where we were last year.
In July.
No, in August. Going the time of going back to school. That's literally where we are right now.
We are also in a similar state.
Yeah,
it's just
I would imagine most places are.
Yeah,
if not worse.
Yeah, well,
in fact, I think we might be a smidge worse.
Well, I know Florida has gone ape shit. So,
Mm-hmm.
like literally, they are way above where they were in general at any point in time in the COVID era. Like, that's impressive.
Well, yeah. What was it? The fact that like 6,000 people or something
Yeah.
were were like of people going back to school were like
Yep.
positive or something like that. Like it
Yep.
was just like, whoa.
And Texas is almost right back to their peak that they ever were.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite to the peak. Florida surpassed their peak by a good amount, like by far. So I mean, that's pretty substantial. Let me see. I know California was rough. I don't know where they are at now. No, they're not nearly as bad as they were. Jesus, they're as bad as they were in August, but they're not. They're not where they were. So, I mean, the shit is slanting from like some of these, these southern Texas and Florida. They don't give a fuck about shit. So
Mm-hmm.
the whole United States is skewed to those fucking people. And yes, we are back to where we were in August, and I think, well, no, we're probably all gonna be fucked. I mean, unless I know these booster shots are coming for some folks. I know they're trying to get these boosters popping off. I guess it has to be after 8 months. Then these booster shots will be ready to go for
Mm-hmm.
these folks starting September 20th. So, I mean, that'll be good. I don't know if you can. I guess you can't switch from Pfizer to Moderna. I guess it don't work like that.
Yeah, I'm
But
not sure that that's how
I
that
don't. I don't know if it works like that. But
rolls.
but if you can, you should, because that shit is 70% effective as opposed to 40% effective. And I'd look at it as chances of rain. Like if it's 70%, I'm putting the top up, no question.
Mm-hmm.
40%, that top might be going down.
No, maybe.
That
Yeah.
top might be going down 40%. Now look at them rain clouds. I see a drip. It's going back up again. I'm just saying that's where I'm at with this shit. You know what I mean? 70% top up. So I think for sure. I mean, if you I don't know how it works in like the shit in the body and you switching over to doing the Moderna. So I guess that's not a thing that happens. But I'm just glad I got the Moderna, bro. I'm just glad I got the Moderna, brother. Like serious. Like our school is doing free testing now. I don't know what your department your district's doing or whatever.
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. Yeah, yeah. We doing like in school testing and shit. So it's free though. It's like I don't think it costs anything for them to get that. It's just I guess a little perk or whatever, just to keep everybody safe, keep the shit tested, and make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. All the teachers and kids gotta get, or yeah, everybody gotta get tested before the school year starts. So that's mandatory. Everybody gotta get tested before the school year even starts. Don't even bring that shit up in here. But that's what's popping off in that world. And again, we'll get to other shit later. We got some Summerslam previews. We got some Summerslam preview coming up. Because SummerSlam is this weekend. It's Saturday, not Sunday. I keep thinking it's Sunday, but it's Saturday, and it's fucking me up. It's Saturday, and it's fucking me up. There's also a fight this weekend, but that's gonna be not as big as it was gonna be because which we had to bow out, which is a shame, but it is what it
Ooh.
is. Not Pacquiao. His so what you call it? I can't believe I can't remember his name right now, but he got in a terrible car accident like a few years ago. Errol Spence. So he got in a terrible car accident a few years ago. I mean, almost death and shit, like awful. Like it was not good. I thought he was going to die. I thought he was never going to box again, but he did end up boxing again. But I guess something with his eye, like his retina or something like that, was loose or some shit.
Yeah, that's not good.
So like they had to call that fight off. Like you don't want his eye popping out of socket and shit. You get hit by some bullshit. So,
Yeah, that would not be good.
Nah, I'm sure it'd be entertaining for somebody, but we can't have that. So he's fighting this dude Ugas, who's actually a good fighter, like a solid. He's not a bum by any stretch of the imagination, and so I'm actually excited to see that fight too. Because I mean, Pacquiao's old and Ugas is probably hungry. You might as well, give it his all and shit and whatever. See what happens with all of that. We can talk about the MLB race, Trevor Bauer, Jesus, NFL, and we're talking about this weird NXT Triple H shit. You heard about that, right? This weird shit that's going on over there.
I mean, vaguely, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll talk a little bit about that. But first, it's been 2 weeks, but my goodness, happy birthday, Abby! Happy birthday! That Birthday Extravaganza, the very first Camp Leapfrog live event, was a success. It was a success. I was there. You were there. High Tension Wrestling, Sweatshop Podcast, Camp Leapfrog, Tornado Tag Podcast, all the podcasts in America.
all the ones that matter.
All the ones that matter were in the building. And it was a blast, man. Like it was hot.
It was very hot. Yeah.
Bruh. That venue
was very hot, yeah.
Was hot. And so
in many ways.
In many ways. The action was fire. Like, I mean, I had a great time, like, doing the thing. I was helping out the front, doing the thing like that. You were doing your thing up front inside. And I'm actually thankful to be more outside than inside because that shit was fucking hot as fuck. Now, I was trying to find the program. I couldn't find it again because I know the program was on the site.
It's on the website.
I didn't see it. God damn it.
It's on the web. It's still on the website.
I don't see
it. Like, it's still right there.
I can't see it. I looked at event program and didn't see it.
It is there on the website. In fact, anybody can go see it.
Well, let me see it. Where is it? I went to Leapfrog.
I'll get you the link.
Fine.
Get you the link
because I want to go through it a little bit.
Because I know we posted it on. We reposted it on Twitter. Just in case people missed it or people just wanted to look at it
right
after the fact. Let me see if I can get that link.
Yeah, link me up.
Because I know it was like, it was easier to view it, like instead of trying to go onto the website and then search for it from there, it was easier to get it from, here we go. Bam. Let me get this. I'm going to put it in here. Put it in the chat.
Chat me up with it.
There you go.
Are you bamming me up with the chitty chats?
There it is. I hit it.
Sip and tie on the top of tea. Let's do it.
It's actually a really great.
Oh, this is fun. It's phenomenal
program because it's a digital program. But
I bought
first of all,
that picture. I think.
Did you get a print?
I did. I printed.
Those prints are phenomenal.
I printed to the I can't remember her name, but she was very nice.
Yofi,
thank you.
Yeah, Yofi does really great. Yeah, they do really great prints. Yeah, they do really great prints for us.
Yeah,
because they did one for Killian Vision too.
Okay.
But then this Abby Jane one that they did was was really, really cool.
Yeah, it's top notch.
And that was right in our first page here.
It ain't nothing but the topness of the notchness over here. Like, it was a lot of fun. So I guess we'll start off with the first match of the Act 1.
We got a lot of acts. If you're going to look at it that way, we got a lot of acts. I mean, we had our open swim.
I know, but has it been posted yet?
Not that I'm aware of, but I'm hoping it gets posted soon because the open swim was pretty banging.
It was pretty banging. That's why I want to skip that and go right to the mains, to these mains here. Yeah. And we had Mash out here who just debuted on AEW Dark props to that.
Yeah, she was just on AEW Dark.
Yeah, I skipped through all the AEW Dark just to watch that particular match, and she showed out, did her thing, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Also, I did watch this back on IWTV, so I did run this back, and I must say that commentary, man, he does a good job.
Yeah, no, I thought. I mean, the commentary is also always
AB
always a good job.
Yeah, AB is out here doing good jobs, man.
Yeah,
tornado tag over here.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
Yeah, no,
Mr. Blackwell.
He's solid, man.
Yeah, he has a good.
I was gonna say I've always said this about him is that he knows how to talk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like he knows how to talk.
Yep.
Like with his that's why he's a great podcaster.
Correct,
because he can get a conversation out of pretty much anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? No matter how like difficult or whatever it is, he can get a good conversation out of anybody. Yeah. So I feel like those kind of people that can just sort of do that would be great for commentary, because that's basically what it is. It's just looking at what's going on and you talk about it. You know what I mean? You say what's happening. So
yep, and
he's always solid at that.
Yeah, definitely.
Between him and Scott Holiday, I mean, they make a pretty good team.
Yep.
Going through there. But we had Edith on commentary.
Yeah, no, I heard Edith out here on this commentary now, and she had to come break some shit up late after the match because Maestro, she does what she does, and put the work in. But that was a fun match, and I just like watching Maestro work. So
yeah. Oh, I mean, and credit to Blank too. I mean, Blank's stellar as well. Like just having that as like the opening match of the main card. That was,
I know that. I mean, I wasn't ready for it because I didn't have the card in front of me. Like, I was like, oh shit, she's first. My God, here we go.
Yeah.
So that's good shit.
And
good for opening.
What I like about this program too is, did you try to click on anything?
Oh, I did. Yes.
You see, like if you click on Act 1 Grudge Match, it'll take you to the Twitter thread to like catch you up.
No, it's
on it, just in case you missed all this shit. So like all the promos and everything leading up to it, it goes right there, which I love.
No, it's very like I said, this is very I don't want to say ahead of its time. It's just very 2021. This is what you need. It's what you need in this era, in this time. This exact thing is very damn cool. It's very damn cool for sure. All about it, 100%. Oh, I like that promo too. Her drinking that Absolute out here. But yeah, that was dope as shit. And then they had the 4-way, the Lucha tag, and that was craziness.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was just chaos all over.
Yeah. Damn chaos, for sure. I like the team Crush Cakes. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it was the Breakfast Club this time though.
Oh, it was Breakfast Club.
Crusher was a late scratch.
Right, it was the Breakfast Club.
Card subject to change.
Yeah, you know how it is.
So it was Mr. James stepped in.
That's right. Breakfast Club was indeed. Oh, I like that. Oh, I liked him. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It was Mr. James and Pancakes.
Yeah.
Telling everybody they're a good noodle.
Yeah, they're good noodle. Yeah, I did see that. That was good. Let's skip through here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, my man Darius Carter came out. He's probably my favorite dude. Just in general.
Well, I mean, now that Killian's back from hell.
Yeah.
It was interesting seeing their dynamic.
It was, wasn't it?
Together.
Yeah.
Seeing how that worked out.
Yeah, it definitely was. It definitely was. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And they got the big boys coming in, the big motherfuckers on the other side.
Oh yeah. Team
huge motherfuckers.
Yeah. Could call it Team Batista because they all did that shit. That was funny to me. I like that.
Jesus. I mean, everybody's big on there. I mean, Ron Voyage was the smallest dude, and he's not small. So, like, you know what I mean? It's, like, that's craziness.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And then you had the scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
For the Rey de Ranas.
Yes, the scramble.
Yep.
That was good.
Unearthed the medal for this scramble match. I
King
mean, that was
Crab won
crazy
that
too.
one, correct? The
Mm-hmm.
King
Yep.
did. Yes, he did.
Yep. King Crab was victorious.
And I love this. The Lord of the Rey Duranos, and then this whole like spiel on this. Like this is amazing. Like it really is,
Yeah.
dude. It really is.
It's worth checking out. Like if anybody who went to the event, or even if you didn't go to the event, it's worth checking out the program just for all of the little tidbits in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's like nice write-ups in here. There's, all the promos and stuff. It's worth checking out.
Yeah.
And it's something we're looking to do for every event. So
right.
They'll be archived on our website that y'all can go look at it whenever you want.
And what is up with the Thunder Frog?
Yeah, man. I mean, that was the thing, is Thunder Frog was after Mikowski.
I see that. And Thunder Frog has some try to get some folks out here.
Well, he did. He possessed two of the crowd members.
I saw that. I was like, what in the world?
Possessed two fans, man. I mean,
yeah, that was crazy as shit.
Yeah, I did not see that coming.
Not at all. And that was the coolest spot, was when he off the top and he did his thunder, boom, and everybody fucking, and the whole fucking arena shook.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm out here, I was outside. I went outside real quick. I fucking felt like a goddamn earthquake. Like,
I was like, what the hell was that?
4.0. I said, what the fuck?
You just see the hammer just freaking thored it, man.
You thored the shit out of it. Caught me way off guard. That shit was dope. And oh yeah, I like Jack Jagori too. But they need to chill out talking about these, you know what I mean? Like this, I ain't like what they were doing, and Johnny Moran and everybody, he's taking notes, and I just, who got his ass smacked real hard? Was that Dr. Ethan Wild?
Yeah, that was him.
Good.
Yeah, Sam was the one that smacked him up.
Smacked the shit out of him. Good. We talking about this bump.
I mean, it was it's a long time coming.
Yeah, absolutely was.
Yeah, I mean, you know the whole thing with the Campground Athletic Commission coming in trying to do some shit.
Always trying to do some bullshit.
Yeah.
Always trying to do some bullshit. We got the comeuppance. Come on now. But I do like Jack Jagori. I do. I can't lie.
Yeah. He's one of those guys where it's like you want to hate him, but at the same time you kind of can't help but like him in a way, you know?
Yep. And then Boomer and Molly. And Yokai.
The first title defenses.
Yep. First title defenses, and they're looking good. They're shining in the light.
I mean, that was another just solid.
It was
solid match.
And I really like Molly McCoy. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Molly. Yeah. And I like the Yokai.
I mean, all four of these competitors in the match are just solid.
Yeah.
Solid,
they really are
across the board.
Absolutely. No, they put on a great match. Mm-hmm. And they came away with the win, so they got their first title defense.
They did. Successful title defense.
Successful. And then I was waiting for this. I thought it was a match, but it's a confrontation. And my goodness, some heel turns.
A little bit, yeah.
My Lord.
Yeah, some guys joined off with CC Boost. We have, Common, MK, and Athra Namada.
Yeah.
Switched over to the dark side.
They did.
Teaming up with CC Boost here, and then all of a sudden comes with an exploding bat.
Yeah.
Hits Max in the face with that.
I was like, Jesus.
He didn't have enough problems.
Right.
He already threw a fireball in his eye.
Right. His eye got fucked up. They really trying to fuck up his pretty ass face, and he's gorgeous. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. That man is too pretty.
Don't mess up the that's why he's doing it. Though.
I know, but you can't. Too pretty.
You know what's sad though?
What's that?
He's still prettier than everybody.
Isn't it? It fucked up. Like, it's
he could have 2 eye patches. It doesn't matter.
It don't even matter, bro.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Shit is all scratched up.
The man is
patched.
handsome.
He is a
Can't help it.
handsome man.
Handsome dude. Handsome dude.
Yep. CC Boost out here trying to cause problems.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what happens with that shit. Can't wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had your main event, and Abby coming out with the win. My goodness. Bacca
her
Bella.
first win.
Getting that tapping it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he kind of brought that on himself.
He kind of fucking did, though, didn't he?
Brought it on himself. I mean, what possessed him to even get in this match? I don't know, but and then all of a sudden she's teaming with the Spectral Envoy.
Mm-hmm.
That's Ultramantis, Black, and Hollow Wicked.
Yep.
I mean, as good as Travis and Big Dan are, I mean, it was, to me, I thought it was a sinking ship from the start.
Right.
And then, she kicked the crap out of him.
I mean, yeah, she did. And
at that one point.
Yeah, she kicked the fuck out. I mean, honestly, like it was very well done. Great main event, and a very good professional wrestler with the handshake at the end, little hug.
Mm-hmm.
And
because I mean, that's what he's been saying. He's been saying, get a victory, and then I'll, give you the title shot. And she's finally got a victory, so I'm assuming a title shot's coming as soon as he's ready. I'm assuming.
Oh, well.
If he's a man of his word, that is.
Well, listen now, because on the 12th, you guys are doing another one.
This is true. We're coming back.
You're running back.
We're coming back out from camp.
You're running it back. So you're running it back. It's called the Trail. What's this called? Trail Mixer.
It's called it is called the Trail Mixer.
Trail Mixer,
which I can tell you
12.
what that Trail Mixer is.
Oh, can you?
Because you're kind of like, Trail Mixer. What the heck? So Trail Mixer is going to be like our version of the Royal Rumble.
Ooh,
where we've got
you got all the little sorts, everything in there. Oh,
yeah. Well, we've got dozens and dozens of campers that are going to compete in this battle royal. And the winner of the battle royal gets to choose a match. So they can choose their opponent, they can choose the stipulation, and they can choose when.
Okay.
And that's how that works.
All right.
So if they want a title shot, they can ask for a title shot.
Mm-hmm.
They want a match. If they want a tag team match, they can make a tag team match. They want a trios. Whatever they want, they get to choose. Whoever wins the Trail Mixer gets to choose who, what, and where their match takes place.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
And you guys are double headering again with but this time it's with Combat Fights Unlimited, CFU.
Right, yeah. So this one is with Combat Fights Unlimited, which they are a all women's like MMA style wrestling promotion.
I'm really sad I'm missing this.
So yeah, so that's what we're double headering with. So we're going to be again in the afternoon slot, because this is all going to take place on Sunday, September the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Same place, the H2O Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. So it's going to be a double header again. This one, it's we're still going to do our like open swim and stuff at 12:35-ish, how we did before.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Camp Leapfrog Trail Mixer is going to be at 1, and then the CFU Rise of a Champion, which I believe that night is going to be a mini tournament to crown their CFU champion.
Awesome.
So there's going to be a tournament that night there for CFU to crown their first champion. And they already announced some of their competitors that are going to be in the tournament, which it looks like a pretty stacked lineup there. So yeah, I would, if you're in that area, or even if you're not, make a trip, come on down to Williamstown, New Jersey, and catch this doubleheader. Tickets are on sale. You guys can get tickets. They are available. You can just go to campleapfrog.com/shop, and those tickets are right there for you to get them. We have not only just individual show tickets, but we also have a combo ticket that you can buy. One combo ticket, get you into both shows.
There you go.
For a low price.
That's the way.
Yeah. Because if you want to do both shows, the combo ticket is the better option to take.
It is.
So I'll say the ticket price is lower for the combo ticket if you're trying to get to both shows.
You're going to save $10, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You're saving $10.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can buy tickets to both shows at full price. You could do that.
You could.
Or you could buy the combo ticket and save $10.
Yeah, and it's only $15. Think about it. It's like, you know what I mean? For one, it's only $10 more. The other one's only $15 more. You really can't beat that. Yeah,
because we have front row combo ticket and we have general admission combo ticket. And we also have VIP for both shows as well.
That's awesome.
VIP upgrades, which hopefully those of you that did do it last time saw the value in that, because there were only a certain number of seats for general admission.
You know, so that was a great time, honestly.
So if you got there late, you may not get a seat.
That's true.
Or if you didn't get VIP,
guys,
you may not get guaranteed a seat.
I'm telling you right now.
You were there. You were there. There were quite a few people standing there. It was packed.
You got to get there early. You got to get there early.
Got to get there early.
Or you're going to be standing.
Or get the VIP.
Or you get the VIP. Facts. Like if you're getting a GA ticket and you're not there before 12:20, like you're going to be hard pressed to find a seat. Like just from experience, from watching that right there, some cats rolling in late. I said, "Oh, you ain't gonna get a seat. You just gonna be standing there in this heat, baby."
Yeah.
You want to get a nice
now.
seat.
Hopefully, this September one will be a little bit cooler, but you never know.
Yep. Get a seat. Grab some waters, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just talking about this from experience, from the first time ever doing it at that venue. Get some waters. Get a fan. Bring one of those fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get one of those, one of those small battery fans. Just to blow it up in your face. Like, you know what I'm saying? With the little water in it. Get that shit. Because it's hot. It's heated in there. But it's some good action-packed shit in there as well. So, I mean, yeah, that's definitely a must-see. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make this one. It's the first week of football. So, and we play the Eagles. We play the Eagles.
So?
Nah, I'm going to go watch that. First
you want to watch? You really want to watch the Eagles?
No, I want to watch the Falcons. We play the Eagles.
Okay, so good. Two really good teams there.
Oh, shit. We're going to be much better this year. Watch.
I mean, I hope so, because you were dog shit last year.
I know, but we really weren't. We weren't really.
Yeah, I mean, we were.
We lost so many close games.
I guess that matters.
It does a little bit.
Does it?
A little bit.
I mean, when you look at the record, it doesn't matter.
Our fucking coach sucked balls.
Yeah, that's why he lost close games.
Yeah, I mean, it's all coaching at that point. Jesus. Lost close games. Fuck, coaching sucks. That's how you usually lose close games. Coaching fucking blows. So, yeah, that's happening September 12th. Get some tickets. I'm going to post the link. Ticket that shit up. Now, to move on, I guess I have this in an order. Well, no, we'll come back. So we'll come back to wrestling. We'll circle back. We'll start with wrestling. We'll end with wrestling. Major League Baseball time. It's heating up time. It's mid-August, rolling into September. Shit done changed in the standings. I mean, I'm talking about a few fucking weeks. It's only been a few weeks.
Literally, like after the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Like if you looked at it pre-All-Star break, and then you look at it now, things are different.
Yeah, shit done changed dramatically in a big way. So, first of all, the Yankees, where you were like fourth place some shit.
Yeah,
You guys
not
are
good.
yeah. He was not good. You guys are now tied for second
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Boston.
we're tied for top, or we're tied for top wild card spot.
Yeah, and you're tied for the top wild card spot as well.
Before
And,
we were like, I think like 4 or 5 games out.
yeah, and now you're only 5 games back from Tampa. Like, I mean, it's within shooting distance. It's not like you're 10 games back. The shit's over. You guys are within. All you need is a bad run from them and a good run, which you have continue to have good run from you guys, and you guys will pop off pretty something special. Now, as far as everything else goes, the White Sox are still doing their thing. They're well ahead of everybody in their division. There's nobody close. Like, nobody close. Jesus. Cleveland Indian. I mean, Jesus. Houston and Oakland are going to bounce back and forth depending on who wins what. They're both on a little fucking losing streak, though. They're both losing games.
They are.
I don't know what the fuck's up with that. But yeah, they're both on some shit right now. Seattle, I mean, they're there. It's not far back, but it's still like a thing. But I'd still bet on the Astros in that division still. Oakland's still there. Oakland's there. Just depends on who gets that run quick. Run last rather. Man, the Braves got hot. So did the Phillies, but not as hot as the Braves. Phillies got hot too for a split second.
I mean, the Mets have kind of come back down to earth.
Completely tanked.
Well, I mean, if you don't have, they haven't had DeGrom for a while.
I know, but that's only 1 out of 5 games. Like, I mean, you're not expecting.
But that's a huge, like, to miss your ace like that though. You're
just talking about like a moral, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're talking about that
just
type
to
of
have
shit.
like the guy's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's a different. Just even though he only pitches every 5 days, doesn't like. You don't have that. Like, let's say you do get on a skid.
Yeah,
he's usually the stopgap.
He is the stop.
Now you don't have that.
Yeah.
Now what's going to stop your? What's going to happen now? Now you got to figure out what the hell to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's valid. I mean, it's a valid thing. Yeah, but I'll be damned. Like, the Mets fell the fuck off in a big time way, and the Braves just shot right the fuck back up. We're almost like we almost did a complete switch. I mean, we were down by like 5 games. Now we're up 4 on the Mets, 2.5 on the Phillies. I mean, it didn't take very long, but our run differential was always better than everybody else's in the division. I think it just like, I can't imagine anybody winning the division with a negative whatever number. But I mean, that's what it was looking like for a while. But that shit done turned quickly. Which I was like, oh, here we go, Braves. Let's go. Some of these trades worked out. So I'm happy about that. Can't replace Ronald Acuna, but we got some guys in there that'll put it in everybody. And Freddie just fucking got red fucking hot. And so did Austin Riley. Got red fucking hot. Who got hot on your squad? Because, I mean, your motherfuckers came through.
Well, I mean, honestly, like, as soon as he came to the team, Anthony Rizzo. I mean,
Rizzo,
mashing.
Right? So you.
I mean, because we got Rizzo, we got Joey Gallo, who's actually been doing some decent shit. Aaron Judge, with having those guys, Aaron Judge is starting to click. LeMahieu's not doing as bad. He was not doing well toward the beginning. Actually, Rougned Odor has been coming through.
You got Odor over
some
there.
points too.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Rizzo got COVID, luckily Luke Voigt came back off the injured list, and he was mashing too.
Right.
So now we got like both those, because now Rizzo's back. So now, like, really the offense has been clicking, like, just overall. But I would say like Aaron Judge is back on. Joey Gallo's been doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have those pieces now that, like, kind of no matter who we put in there, it's going to be clicking. Because even though some of, like, we were missing some of the other stuff, like some of the younger guys were even contributing. Like, I know, oh God, what was that one outfielder dude? He played for like a hot minute. Oh my gosh, not LaCastro. There's another dude that played for like a hot minute. I forget his name. I don't know. It's escaping me right now. But like a lot of those dudes were just kind of like having little contributions here and there. You know what I mean? And it was, but it was almost like somebody knew every game. You know what I mean? It wasn't always riding on the back of one person through all of these different games. It was almost like everybody had their own game that they like came through and in the clutch and like helped get the win. And that's why we've been on a decent streak. And like even though we're missing Kluber, we were missing Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole finally came back the other day, pitched really well.
Right.
We've been missing Severino the whole year. Mm-hmm. So we've been relying on, like kind of like our mid-tier guys to just kind of get us through, and they've been doing good enough. I mean, like Andrew Heaney gives up one or two runs today. I mean, we don't need him to be the shutdown guy.
Right.
He did enough to keep us in the game. We win 5-2 today. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of that kind of stuff that it's just, nobody's like setting the world on fire, but everybody's doing their part. Everybody's contributing. Like we look like a team now instead of just like we have, those players that are trying to put the whole team on their back. Nobody's doing that. Exactly. And I think that's a big part of our success right now is that everybody's pulling their weight.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's amazing. Speaking of pull, like I was just saying, like everybody's pulling their weight. But if we take out Ronald Acuna, and we add in Adam Duvall, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starters with more than 20 home runs. So Adam Duvall has 27, Freeman has 26, Riley has 26, Dansby Swanson has 24. Like Dansby Swanson been coming on too, bro. Shit surprised the shit out of me. Ozzy with 22. Like I was just like, fuck. Like these boys out here mashing, and it's crazy. It shocked me. Like especially with Dansby Swanson. Like I wasn't expecting Dansby to be popping off. He on pace for 30.
He was doing well last year though.
I mean, I'm not expecting to hit 30 home runs. Motherfucker hit 30 home runs. Surprised the shit out of me, to be quite honest with you. Like he creeping up on cats. Like for the lead and for the team. And I thought for sure it was going to end up being like Freddie or Austin Riley at the very least. But Jesus, shit is wild. Meanwhile, I just looked back behind me and it was like 11-3. Now it's 11-9. Don't know what happened there. I did not watch any of that. Don't know what happened there. But it's 11-9. Bottom of the ninth. There's 2 outs with 2 men on. So I'm sitting here like, what the fuck just happened, you motherfuckers? You scored 6 runs in what the fuck?
Giving that shit up.
Jesus. Whatever. Like, I was just like, okay. Oh, Freddie Freeman hit for the cycle today. That's what he did.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. He out here cycling up. Oh, now he has 27 home runs. And he's batting 300. Dude was batting 226 in June. Motherfucker batting 300 now. That shit is that's a hot streak. But yeah, the Braves are about to pop. Well, speaking of that, like now the NL MVP race has kind of opened up a little bit. Before it was all Tatis. But the motherfucker, he been hurt. He hurting up a little bit. Even though he got 34 home runs and shit, he's on the hurt train. Meanwhile, these guys are stepping up like Bryce Harper, like Tatis. And let me see what else I have. Somebody else.
Well, even what's his
Max
name?
Muncy. Like, fuck me.
When Crawford.
Yeah, well, I mean Crawford, but nah.
What do you mean nah?
Crawford, but nah.
He's making it. I would say he's more of one than some of those other guys you named.
How so? But more than Harper?
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
I'm looking up stats. Brandon Crawford.
Because I don't know.
I'm looking it up. Here I go again on my own.
He's in the conversation.
Oh, he's in the conversation, but I'm not putting him there. But he's in the conversation. I'm not putting him over Harper. Nah, but
I mean, what? Oh, I don't. What's?
I mean,
I don't.
OPS, home runs. I don't know what more you need. RBIs.
I mean, who looks at OPS
I mean,
for MVP anymore?
why wouldn't you look at OPS for MVP?
I don't think anybody looks at OPS for MVP.
I
think that's too. I think that's too far above those people.
I mean, I look at OPS and then I look at home runs. I mean, I look at those things. I mean,
if you're looking at home runs, then why are you looking at Bryce Harper?
I'm looking at everything, not just one thing. Look at everything.
But you just said you're looking at OPS and home runs. Those are two things.
Right, but I'm looking at everything. Like, doesn't he have more RBIs
but I'm
as
looking
well?
at everything.
Yeah, I think he has more RBIs.
I mean, Ronald Acuna still has more home runs than Bryce Harper.
No, Ronald Acuna would be MVP. Listen to what I'm trying to say. Like, Ronald Acuna been hurt for how long? 2 months? Like a month and a half? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker would have been had 35 home runs by now. This wouldn't even be a conversation, to be honest with you. Like, it wouldn't have been a conversation, especially because Tatis been hurt too. But he's, that is what it is. I mean, this would not have been an issue. But because he got hurt, it is what it is. I mean, the dude was fucking mashing. But having said that, I mean, yeah, Freddie popping up now. He's gonna be in the mix. Even Alex Riley right up there with Freddie, man. Like, he's out here doing the same shit Freddie's doing.
Yeah, he's striking out way more.
Oh, way more. Yeah. I mean,
way more.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a whole.
I mean,
deal.
Brandon Crawford has 20 more RBIs than Bryce Harper. Only 3 less home runs.
Now, to be
fair, he has more hits.
To be fair, Bryce walks all the time, and also,
yeah, I mean, he has 65 walks.
I mean, and also the trash that Harper plays with. Like, I mean, to be real, like the trip.
Well, but who's
the Phillies team is trash. Besides the starting pitching now, Zach Wheeler out here balling.
But who? Yeah, because he's the Cy Young.
He's the Cy
winner.
Young. Yeah, he's Cy Young.
He's the Cy Young.
He's Cy Young in this bitch.
If DeGrom doesn't get hurt, it's more of a conversation. I think it's clear cut.
Yeah, it's clear cut.
Yeah, right now it's clear cut.
Oh, we won. Thank God. Zach Wheeler is definitely Cy Young. But that trash he got around him, fuck me. That's some straight up garbage. I'm gonna look at that lineup because the fact that they even win games is amazing to me. Like, that shit is on.
I mean, I'm still dumbfounded about the Giants though, not only that they win games, but that they're.
I don't know.
They're so good,
and I can't say like it's.
And that's what I'm thinking.
Is
like
it
Brandon
fucking
Crawford.
Homeboy? I mean, I get it.
It's not Buster Posey.
It's Buster all day.
But he's not leading the team like that. Brandon Crawford's leading the team.
It's Buster Posey's always leading the team.
Get your head out of your ass.
Buster Posey's
Get
always
your head out of your ass.
He's always leading the team, baby.
Get your head out of your ass.
He's always leading the team.
Dude, I just read you Brandon Crawford stats. Buster Posey wasn't even near that.
Buster Posey is the GOAT.
Of what?
Of everything.
Jesus Christ.
Look at Buster Posey's stats, bro. Besides the 39 RBIs, but he's not bad. Like, he's 15 home runs, 952 OPS. My God. 322 average. By God. Buster.
Brandon Crawford's hitting 300. He's got 70 RBIs.
I know. That RBI shit don't matter, man.
Oh, you're okay. All right, we can pick and choose. That's cool.
No, but RBIs really don't matter, though. Like, I mean, they do what they do.
Because that's only how, teams score runs if somebody bats them in.
Yeah. It bats.
Yeah, it doesn't make
it's all about but it's all about average though. Like, who's batting 300 and then when the runner's in scoring position batting 100? Like, that shit doesn't happen. If it happens, it doesn't happen that often. If they're batting 300 throughout the year, they're going to be batting 300 with runners in scoring position, if not more. Usually they bat more with runners in scoring position. Most people do. Like, that's what happens. I'm just speaking these facts. Like, nobody's out here batting like poorly after they've been killing it for a while. Nobody's out here.
Where are you seeing Buster? Where are you seeing Buster Posey?
What you mean, baby?
With a 952.
The OPS is large and in charge, or that's for his career. I don't know.
I was gonna say it's definitely not this season.
Not this season.
No.
What's he got this season?
I don't know because I'm looking at the top OPS for the season, and he's not on the board.
Dude, I'm looking at.
He's not even on the board.
Why? Does he not play that much? How many games has he played?
I'm assuming he probably doesn't play enough to count.
Ooh, but he got 15 home runs. Damn, bro. You got 276 ABs.
That's why home runs to me doesn't matter because you could, like, if you don't play that often, but you hit a home run every time, you're going to be MVP.
No, I mean,
if you play half the games.
No, it's everything, man. You got to, it's average.
It's not everything because RBIs. RBIs don't count. RBIs it's everything count. But RBIs.
Sure.
Everything but RBIs.
I mean, RBIs. But, dude, we can't be putting RBIs like that, man. I mean, you got to have people in front of you to get on base. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean.
I don't think Brandon Crawford's hitting like fourth.
I don't know what he hits. What does he hit? He probably does hit fourth.
I don't think he hits fourth.
He hits fifth.
Okay.
They still got,
so it's still a decent RBI
They still got
position.
Brandon Belt out here. Jesus Christ. How are they winning? I'm looking at this lineup, and I just don't see it. How are they winning?
That's amazing. I don't know how they keep winning games. Because, like, you look at the lineup, and then even, like, some, like...
Bro, that shit don't even make sense.
They just...
it don't make sense.
Like, and then you look at the pitchers. Like... Is Kevin Gausman that good all of a sudden?
Kevin Gausman, by God!
Like you look at their pitchers. You got
I know
Kevin Gausman, Cueto, who's on the injured list right now.
Yep.
Even before then, he was okay. Alex Wood, is he like coming? Like
right?
Is he coming back on here?
Right.
DeSclafani.
I know, like
and like
I don't know, bro.
Like what's happening?
But
then you just look at the like Evan Longoria.
Can I throw
Brandon Crawford?
Can I throw?
I mean, now they got Chris Bryant.
Can I throw you some stats real quick? Because this shit don't make sense to me. This is the shit I don't understand, and maybe you can help me understand it. Okay. So you have Herrera batting first. I don't know why. Like,
are you talking about who are you?
I'm talking about the Phillies.
Yeah, okay.
They're batting Herrera first. I don't know why. Why is Segura not first? He's the best hitter on the team. But he's hitting for average. Like, why is he not batting first? Why is Real Muto not batting second? Like, I've always been saying that. They got him batting like fourth. Why is he not batting second?
Well, who would you put there then?
Well, you want your best hitters to have the most at bats. That's just science. So you have Harper.
It's just science.
And then you have Harper, which is fine.
Science by who? But you got to put the lefty with the right.
You got to put the lefty with the left. You got to have the most. You can't have the dudes that are hitting the ball. You can't have him you can't have him having like 3 at bats when somebody who's shitty at hitting has 4. Like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like I mean, but you have
but I think a more like traditional approach would be to put those guys 3, 4, 5, and then put the guys who will just at least like
I know, but I would put
because Real Muto, even though he's a good hitter, he's still more of a guy for that team to put later to like actually knock the people in rather than like himself getting on base. You know what I mean? Like that's the only justification I can think of. I'm not saying I agree with my reasoning here.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's like
I'm not saying
because okay, let's say you do put him second.
Yeah.
Then you're going to put Harper third, and then you're going to put Reese fourth.
Well, Reese, where is Reese? What has Reese been doing? Is he hurt?
I think he hits second.
Is he hurt?
Is he hurt now?
He must be hurt because I don't see him.
I don't know.
I don't know what the hell's going on with Reese.
I don't know, but I think normally he hits second.
I know, and I hate that too. I would put him fourth. I hate that too. He must be hurt.
He might be at the moment. I don't know.
Yeah, he got 24 home runs. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's the dude I would put fourth. Like, and you know what I mean? He gets on base. He walks. Like, he doesn't hit a lot. He's not hitting the ball, but he's like a prototypical cleanup hitter anyway. Like, just the way he approaches, I don't know. Like, I mean, shit. I would completely switch that shit. Oh, Herrera should not be near the front. Shouldn't be near the top of the lineup. Like, at all. At all. He should be down by fucking Torres and some shit like that. He should be down there with Torres.
Well, but then, yeah, I don't know.
The fuck? Like, I don't give a fuck from 6 through 8.
I thought they hit McCutcheon up there.
McCutcheon's down like 7th because he's not.
Why?
Because he's not hitting like that. He's not the same player he used to be. You know that. I like McCutcheon a lot too, but he's not the same player. He out here batting .227. That ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, I would 6 through 8. I don't care. Actually, I don't care how you line it up. But that first 4, like, I don't want to see Herrera in that shit. It should be Segura, Remuto, Harper, and then Reese. And then I'll give a fuck what you put there. You can put McCutcheon, Gregorius. I know they got Gregorius at 5th, but I don't think he should be there. He's not contributing like that. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a whole fucking thing to me. And they're losing to the Arizona Diamondbacks, who are shitty right now. So they're a whole bunch of fool's gold now. I don't know what the hell happened to Reese right now. He must be hurt. He must be in pain. Or has COVID. Don't know. Oh, groin. He has a groin issue. There you go. So yeah, Reese hasn't been there for a while. But for me, it's I just look at this shit. I'm just like, I don't understand. They got the garbage like with Harper's shit. So Harper's actually like the dude who's like doing everything. Real Muto is behind Harper. He should be in front of Harper so he can drive motherfuckers in. He's the one who's doing the shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got Arian out, and then you already got it out in Herrera. Herrera's getting out. Period. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He's getting out. Segura might get a hit. He's gonna get a hit every now and then. And Harper's gonna come up. Boom. And I don't know what the fuck San Francisco's doing, because I'm looking at this lineup, bro, and I just don't understand.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Is it just magic? Is it magic from Homeboy? Did my boy learn everything from managing
Crawford? Yeah.
No, I'm talking from managing the Phillies. Like Jesus. You shit the bed with the Phillies, and then you come over to or is it the Phillies really just that bad? And then
I think partially, yeah.
And then the Giants are that much better of a lineup? Like, you got Wade, you got your boy Wade. Is that the boy that you had? No, that's Lamont Wade. I thought it was like Tyler Wade.
No, Tyler Wade's still there. We didn't get rid of him.
Oh shit. And then you got Listella. Listella been everywhere.
But now they have Chris Bryant.
Yeah, but yeah. But they were already good.
Well, I know, but now they added a piece to that lineup. You know what I mean? Now it's not just like, where the fuck is this coming from? Now it's like, okay, we can kind of justify it with Chris Bryant.
Right. And you got Brandon Belt, who's doing like Brandon Belt shit. Like, I mean, it's not like
but to me, that's why I'm saying Brandon Crawford should be highly considered, because if this Giants team finishes as the best in the National League,
where did Brandon Crawford come from?
San Francisco.
But where?
He's been there for a while.
No, I know he's been there for a while, but I'm talking about his skills. He's 34.
Yeah.
Where did Brian Crawford come from?
Listen, he could be a late bloomer.
Is he Jose Batista?
Could be.
I mean, his whole career, bro. Just look at year after year. This is what he started with.
Oh yeah, no,
204.
He is
248.
He's never been MVP caliber before. I mean, it's not that he's been like terrible. He's not been terrible.
No. But he's average. He's great defensively. Mm-hmm. That's what he's there for.
But this year offensively, he's been killing it.
There's no doubt about it. Dude, look, he got to be on.
I mean, he's
got to be on steroids. They got to check him. Check him. He's like Nick Markakis right now. Check him.
Shit. But Markakis wasn't like stealing bases and shit.
This motherfucker got 9 stolen bases this year.
That's the most of
more
his
whole career. This motherfucker, you got to check this motherfucker, bro. Check him.
He's hitting 300.
Got 9 stolen bases. If the year's not even up yet, that's more than your whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Check this motherfucker. This shit ain't real. This shit is fool's gold.
He's Altuve in it.
Yo, this motherfucker cheating. I don't know how.
Maybe that's what's happening.
You think they stole?
I think the whole Giants team. Maybe that's what that whole Giants team is cheating.
Banging on a trash can.
I mean, when you look at that team, it has to be. I don't know how else they're good.
Dude.
They gotta be.
At least something. The other San Francisco teams that went to the playoffs and win the World Series, you can see them and be like, I get it. Like you know what I mean? Like, I get it. You got Bruce Bochy. You out here doing the thing. You got Prime Buster.
You got a Hall of Fame manager. You had some like top-notch all-star caliber
Pablo
player
out there and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, you had Pablo. Madison Bumgarner
out there.
Like, fucking killing it in the playoffs like that. You had, they had like Matt Cain when he was good.
Cain.
Like,
Thank you.
They had
Thank you for that old name.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, you could justify.
Yeah, you could. You can't justify this shit.
This team, I don't know how to justify it.
You can't justify this shit. That's a mystery. AL MVP is still Ohtani.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's still Ohtani.
He just hit his 40th home run today.
Yeah. I mean, it's Ohtani.
Because
it's Ohtani. Like, it's nothing you can do about it. Like, it is what it is.
I mean, the dude strikes out so much. Though.
He does. He does strike out. But
when he hits the ball.
Yeah. He hitting it. He out here hitting. Out here mashing. He got some power. He got some real power.
Here's the only reason I say I agree with you with Ohtani. Is because of the dual aspect.
Oh yeah, it's the dual. If
he's not the dual aspect, I think it's Vlad.
Oh, it's Vlad for sure. If it's not the dual aspect,
like it's not close.
No, it's not close. If he's not doing what he's doing, both, it is Vlad. Yeah. And Vlad, and I'm not saying Vlad deserves
because Vlad's freaking killing it right now. It's just because Ohtani has been actually pitching well.
And Ohtani is amazing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like when Trout was. It's like
Trout
the
shitty thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like the shitty thing is like Ohtani could do one really well, and just do the other thing mediocre, and he's going to be MVP.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What do you mean mediocre? Like 4 or 5? Like,
just be there. No,
he can't he can't. He's not gonna have a 4 ERA and win the.
Well, I don't think that's mediocre.
That's mediocre. 4 ERA is mediocre.
That's not good. 4 is not good.
4 is like damn near the average.
Of who?
Of pictures.
Oof.
That is average, bro. I'm telling you, starting pitchers. It's got to be close. It's got to be like 3.8. 3.9 or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's close to that.
I'm trying to look here, see what. I feel like this isn't a good. I don't know. I'm using the sortable stats.
Look, no, it's right here. League year by year pitching averages: 4.49, 4.14, 4.35, 4.18.
But I'm saying in the grand scheme of like everybody.
What do you mean?
Well, so because like I'm trying to see where is Shohei's ERA right now?
2.9.
See, he's not even popping up on this list.
What list?
When you sort through, like when you go to the MLB thing,
yeah,
and you go to pitching, and you say 2001 regular season American League year to date.
That's weird.
And
why?
He's not popping up. Because I feel like he does. I mean, maybe he hasn't had enough starts or whatever to qualify.
I think he does have enough starts. I think he does have enough starts to qualify.
I don't know. I would just imagine because not popping up on this list. But then again, like I feel like there are a bunch of people missing on this list.
Yeah, I don't know. What are you looking at again?
I'm literally just looking at like when you go to MLB.com, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You go to sortable stats. Like you can do sortable team stats, but then if you go to player,
Yeah, player. I see it. I see it here.
and then I'm going to pitching, right?
Yeah. I
And
don't
then
see
you
it either.
pick,
I don't see it here
and
either.
then you pick leagues.
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
pick
see it.
American League.
Yeah.
I don't see him.
I don't see him either. Why?
Meaning I don't think he I don't know if
Well,
he doesn't qualify or not, which to me doesn't make
no,
sense.
it doesn't make sense. So let me look at his stats real quick. He
Because like,
has he's 8-1
okay,
with 18 games started. Let
I
me
see. I
look at
don't know why that wouldn't
let me
qualify.
let me see who. Well, it depends. Let me see who the next fucking guy is over here. Who do you got? Walker Bueller out here, fucking mashing, doing shit right here. Is that the guy who's been killing it? Walker Bueller has 24 games started. It's 24, 21, 23, 22, 24. So maybe 18 is not enough. Maybe he has to get 20 or something like
See,
that.
I don't know. Because then when I look at, I'll click ERA.
Nobody's less than 20 on this list. Everything's 23, 22, 23,
I see.
22.
I gotta. Games themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Games started. So I think
To
that's a thing.
qualify, a pitcher must have one inning per team game.
Okay. Okay. So he's probably under that. So he probably needs
So he needs some innings.
He needs some innings, and that's probably because he does do both. But he's not. I mean, he's like 4 games off. So I mean, once he gets to a certain threshold, he'll probably.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
there.
he could have a 2.9 ERA, but if he's only pitching 3-4 innings a game.
Yeah, I don't think he's pitching 3-4 innings a game. I just think he.
I don't know. I don't know his stats like that. I'll be honest. Yeah. But I'm just saying as like a matter of factly.
Yeah, I mean he's only lost one game. Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
See, I don't look too much into wins and losses.
No, I don't either. But like, I just think I still think that's crazy. Like, I think it's pretty nuts, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, it's for him. Like, I think if he had a 4 ERA, he would not be MVP. No. But if he has a whatever MVP, like if he has a 3.5, like yeah, probably. Like probably. If he's out here pitching, I mean, he's clearly going to be that this year. But I mean, if he's mashing 45 home runs a year and has a 3 RA every year, yeah, he'll probably win MVP every year. Like, unless they're going to give it to somebody else. Like, every now and then, Michael Jordan was leading the league in everything, and then they were like, Charles Barkley, you can win one. Like, Karl Malone, you can win one. Like, you know what I mean? They'll do shit like that. You know what I mean? They'll throw somebody else a bone because they'll be like, yeah, you won about 3 or 4 already. You know what I mean? Like, they gave somebody else, like, besides Barry Bonds, like, you know, some shit once or twice when he was like doing his streak. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, I mean, they'll do that. But yeah, if he pitches like that, yeah, for sure, it's gonna be like that. But I do feel bad for Vlad. I was saying it reminded me of like the Trout and why is his name escaping me? Come on, Detroit. And Trout was missing some because he was playing so well. My man from Detroit, or like all the times Drew Brees didn't fucking win because because everybody else was better that one year. He was great. Somebody was that much better.
He was great for all those years, but he was never the best.
The best. He was never the best.
But he was always up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Vlad, my God, he's so good. By God, so good. All right, but let's talk about this quick because I'm not going to spend all the time in the world on this. But Trevor Bauer's doing his shit right now, like with the testimonies and shit, and some interesting shit come out. Not about Trevor. We already knew about Trevor shit. Like, there's nothing new that we've heard about from the Trevor end.
But what did he do now?
He hasn't done anything besides beat the shit out of this girl having sex. I mean, that's what he did. And if anything, he should probably should go to jail for like assault. I don't know about sexual assault, but he should definitely go to jail for assault. Jesus Christ, you can't be beating up girls like that. That's crazy. That's some Rihanna shit. You can't do that.
Yeah, you really shouldn't be.
You can't do that. You can't.
But I mean,
that.
but that was what we said, was that he took it like too far.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's all about this consent thing. That's he's saying, I did not consent to bruises all over my body that sent me to the hospital and having that done to me while I was unconscious. Like, that's what's wild about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so apparently, and this is the thing that gets me. I lost where I read this, but this was the most fascinating thing. So they do like a cross-examination on what she's, what she said. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I guess she would lie about where she was going to other friends. Like, she would say, hey, I'm going here, but she was really going to his place or to whatever her friends were, right? So, and then I guess she was still watching. I guess the question about, because it's all about a restraining order. And I guess she was like, why? I guess the dude asked to her, like, why were you asking for a restraining order? He hasn't talked to you in over a month. Like, he has had no contact with you over a month. Why would he do anything to you? And I guess she was like, that's why, because he was so nice to me before about, all the shit, and then he didn't talk to me for a while. You know what I mean? He thinks she's going to be plotting against her to do something to her. Or something like that. That was like the whole thing. Like, that's what she's saying. Because he didn't. Because after he felt bad, because I guess she sent her pictures of like what happened, and he was like, "Damn, are you okay?" Like, that type of shit. Like, what happened? Like, what I mean? It was like, "Damn," like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit.
Yeah.
And then he was apologizing, like that. That it was like that bad. Like, I don't know, or some shit like that.
Right.
And that was happening for a while, and like trying to be nice about it and shit like that, or whatever. But here's the interesting thing: I'm not reading in this particular one, but apparently she still watches Trevor Bauer pitch, or like she was still watching him pitch after like the shit. After she called all this shit, she was still watching him on TV pitching. Like, it was like,
I mean. Why? I mean, okay.
Like, that's so weird. It's just so strange. I'm trying to find the thing.
That whole situation is just in general strange. Because you said like, I guess what, she sent the pictures, and he's like, what the hell happened? It's basically like, you happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's like, oh shit.
Like,
so clearly he's like not.
I'm assuming he was fucking wasted as fuck too.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't, the thing is, I can't imagine that either one of them, or at least he, was coherent. Meaning like they were probably on some shit.
Right.
Whether it was they were drinking, I don't know what the hell they were doing. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
A myriad of things could have been ingested. So I can't imagine that it was all like sober shit. You know what I mean?
You said myriad respect.
What? Well, I mean,
just respect.
It's not wrong.
I know.
Yeah, but it's like, because especially if he was like, oh shit, what happened? Like, it's like, that's like a sign of like, you don't realize what the hell you're doing. And like, not that it makes it any better. That does not all of a sudden make it okay, because he doesn't either remember it or whatever. But at the same time, I don't know if it was like a conscious decision to be like, yeah, I'm just going to beat the shit out of somebody. Okay. You know what I mean?
So I found the So, attorney also pointed out lies that the woman acknowledged telling her closest friends in texts about when and where the meetings with Bauer happened. The woman said that one friend had warned her not to go to Bauer's home in Pasadena, so she told her the first encounter happened in San Diego.
Oh,
Another
but
friend,
it didn't.
another friend was one of her bosses, the woman said, and she had to lie about the timing of the second meeting with Bauer because she had called in sick. The attorney also asked the woman why she had acknowledged in messages that she was watching Bauer's games despite saying she wanted nothing to do with them. And she said, you had testified previously that you had deleted all your communications with him, but you still wanted to watch him pitch, right? And she said, possibly.
Oh.
Like, that's some weird shit, bro.
Just can't quit it, man.
Like
Can't
that's
quit
the
it.
thing. Like, who needs a restraining order on who now? Like, that's like that's just weird. I think it's weird. I don't know.
Can't quit you, Trevor.
But like, obviously, he needs to be punished for what he did. Like, you can't do that shit. Like,
regardless, you can't.
You can't do that. Like, you can't.
Even if like that's the only slippery slope is with the intentions or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he intended to do that, but at the same time, it happened.
It did happen, and I don't know people's personalities. I don't know how people react to certain things. Like, I've been in my drunk state or whatever the fuck. He must have been in some other shit. Like, because
that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's
he's got to be
whole list of things that could have been taken.
I'll be testing that motherfucker quick. See what he on. See what he's dealing with. But yeah, I mean, he's gonna be suspended for. I mean, I know he's out right now, suspended definitely or whatever. But like, I think he's gonna be suspended for like.
I can't imagine him coming back. I can't imagine him coming back this year.
No,
at all.
Not at all. I think he's gonna be suspended for 80 more games or whatever the fucking shit is, or whatever it's 50 games. I can't remember what the.
No, I think it's 80.
Is it 80?
I think it's 8. Yeah, I think it's 80 for the domestic. Shit.
So he'll be out for 80 because
it's like half a season.
Yeah, because regardless of what you think about what actually happened, that shit is domestic issues. Like, so. And you can't be hitting on women like that, period. Like, I mean, I know, like, there's some sexual things and stuff like that, but in reality, if you don't know this chick and you ain't got full trust in the chick and that's what you do and that's how you get down, and I don't think anybody really gets down like that to the point where you can't go to work the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
And as much as she might like a little rough.
Yeah.
Like a little roughing.
Correct.
I don't think that's exactly what.
That's not what anybody has in mind.
Because I don't think so.
Like, no. I'm not punching a girl in the face, making sure, like, she goes to work the next day, somebody asking her questions, like, what happened to your face? Oh, yeah, I like to get fucked and punched. Like, you're not saying that out loud.
I was hoping he would give me the Undertaker mask after he broke my orbital bone.
Fuck.
Like, Mabel me, baby. Mabel me.
Jesus. Leg drop after leg drop. Fuck.
Yeah, like nobody's looking for that.
Jesus. But yeah, let's just go through that real quick. All right. So I had to bring that up because I was like, well, just because that was so interesting. And then bop, my God, this weird shit happens. We got the Taliban taking over Afghanistan. Like, boop, boop, boop. Like, quickly. Like, I remember, like, I think I was at the gym. And I was like, what the fuck happened now? Afghanistan taken over by the Taliban? We out here like this? We letting this shit happen? And we just dipped out. I said, oh shit, I guess we are.
Well, it was because we did. It's because we left.
I know, we left and then it took over. I know. But damn, I was like, Jesus, they wasted no time. They wasted a zero time. So I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen now. So
well, I mean, it's going to be terrible over there.
Oh, I know. I know, but I don't know what's going to happen. Like, are we going back over there in a little bit, or are you going to have to come back over there and just like squash that shit real quick, do that shit again, do that?
I mean, that was. I mean,
I'm like, we going to do this war shit again with the fucking Taliban again? 20 years later.
I mean, but that's the problem. Is this? I don't think this would have happened if it wasn't for 20 plus years ago.
I know.
Shit.
I know.
Like this shit starts back in like the 80s.
Oh, I know. Oh,
like
no.
This isn't even like a now.
I
Like
know, baby.
everybody's trying to blame it on the current administration.
No.
I'm like, no. This is a long-term problem.
Yeah.
This is a long-term problem.
Yeah.
That you cannot point fingers at the current administration. If anything, if you want to point at any fingers for any kind of current administration, it was the dude before who actually started this process.
Yeah, he did. He tried to do a peace thing with these motherfuckers. Yeah, that shit didn't really work out. So
I mean, he started the withdrawal process.
I know.
So like the fact that the withdrawal process basically commenced and now this shit happened, like whoever was going to be under, like clearly that's who's getting the blame because that's the current thing. But I mean, it was doomed from when we went over there to start. Because that's the whole thing is like, if we're not there, if we're literally not there to oversee it, then this shit's going to happen. That's just the long and short of it.
Yeah, because I mean, they got too much power.
So as callous as this seems, I know America wants to be the country. They're
supposed to be the world police.
Yeah, which at what point do we just say not our problem?
Yeah, that's a tough one because the world is
small. Tough one because it's not like necessarily the right thing to do.
Right.
But I mean, you don't see any other big countries coming back over there. Like you don't see Russia putting themselves in there. You don't see China putting themselves in there.
Well, I heard that China said they might. I heard China might want to, like they say, hey, if you roll over, we roll over with you. I heard some shit like that. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know maybe. What the deal is because I mean it's close by. Like I mean it ain't trying to fuck around. Like what I mean I just I think it's bad. Like we know it's bad. Like I don't know where this is going to lead to. Like in the coming like months or years or whatever the fuck is. I don't know. Hopefully it's not years, but like in months or whatever.
Because we just withdrew all those people. Are we going to send them right back? Or are we sending new people back?
Right.
Or what's going to happen?
I mean, you almost got to send the same people, right? Because they know the lay of the land, yeah?
Yeah. Or are we just going to be hands off and just be like, you know what? We tried.
Yeah.
That was it.
I mean, you could. Because and this will definitely sound insensitive to those people over there, but I mean, America has its own shit too. I mean,
we got our own problems.
I mean, that's
on our own home front,
and that's facts. I mean, it's
that's how we always been. We've always been like that. We've always been.
Yeah.
World police.
Ever since
the world police.
I mean, ever since like
come over and try to fix everything,
ever since,
do everything, but like
ever since World War II, ever since World War II, essentially, like we've been over there like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but you can't. Like that's the thing. You can't fix everything.
No, I know.
As try as you might, you can't fix everything because like
it's true.
We haven't been able to fix everything in this country.
That's right.
I mean, there's certainly shit wrong in this country that needs to get fixed too. That's not getting fixed, and then you're going to send our people over to other places to try to fix that shit. And then some of that shit isn't even going to be fixed. You know what I mean? So like at what point do you just kind of like do the whole, you can't make everybody happy sort of situation? You know what I mean? Because there are some times where you just got to throw your hands up and be like, can't make everybody happy. So we got to do what's best for us, what is best for us? Is it best for us to go back over there? Maybe. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm not saying it is.
Right.
What is best for us? Because that's who we need to like, because especially with how everything unfolded the past several years, like we need to take a step back and bring ourselves back up to what we used to be, meaning like, like a majority of the world thinks we're a mess and we're a joke because of how we've handled certain things over the past several years.
Correct.
What can we do to repair that? Is this something that's going to repair that? Like if this is going to be a step toward repairing that, then okay, maybe that's what we need to do. If this is not going to have any effect on that, then we should probably leave it go.
Yeah.
Like not our monkey, not our circus.
I think they're gonna wait. It's gonna be a wait and see approach for them because they're just gonna wait and see like what
See what
actually
happens.
happens.
But that's the unfortunate thing is the
It is
longer we
unfortunate.
wait, the longer we wait and see, the more people will die
Yeah, no, it's gonna.
over
It's
there.
definitely gonna be some suffering.
Either way, there's going to be like I don't, yeah, unnecessary. I'll say unnecessary casualties over there.
Mm-hmm. Unnecessary. Yeah, it is.
And there's going to be civilian deaths and all that kind of stuff. And so many innocent people are going to get caught in this, basically in that bullshit.
Yep.
Because of whatever, you know what I mean. And that's the unfortunate thing.
It is, and it's hard for me. It's like, as much as I want to, like, I mean, and I am sympathetic, but I'm not like, I'm not empathetic because it's hard for me because I'm not there. Like, I'm just not there in that position. It's hard for me to like feel what that situation is. Like, you know what I mean? It's hard for me to feel what that situation is. I know what my situations are over here, but I don't know what that shit is like. Where to be truly like,
right, and all the ins and outs of it too,
Yeah.
because I'm sure there's many different issues within that conflict of what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Because like the fact that there's been steps taken for women's rights and stuff like that, and all of a sudden now they're going to be fearing for their lives and be shot backwards many steps because of this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's true. I'm just wow, And then on top, well, I just want to kind of throw it. It's like that's like a fucking big deal. I was just like, fuck, man.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal because, especially because, the Taliban has these weapons, and where did they get the weapons from?
Hello.
It can be perceived we got them from over here.
We got it from us.
That traces back to the 80s. That traces back to Clinton. Traces back to
W. That's
Daddy Bush.
Yes, Daddy Bush.
That's what I'm saying. Traces back to Reagan. Traces back to Daddy Bush. Traces back to Clinton.
Yep.
Like traces back that far.
That far.
This is not a solely Joe Biden issue.
No.
This becomes a Joe Biden problem.
Yeah. He's the president now.
You know what I mean? This has now become a Joe Biden problem.
He's been in office like 6 months. He's like, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like he tried to get this COVID right. He tried to get this COVID shit together. He's like, fuck me. Like, you know
now
what I mean?
Now he's got another war and a fucking
This motherfucker was trying to go on vacation. He's like, I'm gonna take this first vacation. Boop. And he's like, fuck.
Yeah. He's literally just trying to go back to goddamn Delaware.
That's it.
Shit. You know what I mean? Like he's just trying to go like 2 hours up the road.
That's it.
He can't even do that because he's got a war and a pandemic.
Right.
The third or whatever hell wave pandemic.
Yep.
And the tail end of this war that was maybe a beginning of a new one. I don't know.
No, it's gonna be something new. So,
but like it has become his problem, and so therefore, since he's the current, all the fingers are going to go to him, and then of course, because everything has to be politicized, Republicans are going to love this.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Democrats, this is like the worst thing, blah, 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 blah. And it's going to be politicized and try to divide us even further instead of being like, look, be a fucking human being. All this shit's terrible. Why can't we all just be like,
Yeah.
This
shit sucks, man.
It's your patriotic duty to defeat the pandemic.
Right.
So let all of us take care of this shit while the president can do that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Right. That's not the fight we need to be in right now. Even though it's tough for those guys and it sucks. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, it sucks. Like it does. Like, there's no way around it being shitty. But right now, that's where we at. So they got to figure that shit out. Now, I'm trying to figure this shit out with this Triple H NXT shit, because these rumors are like wild to me. Like the fact that like this I don't know how real this shit is, because the rumors are rumors and you don't know it's really, really real. Yeah. But
if you believe everything the dirt sheets say.
Right. If you believe it, which I don't. But what I guess I am hearing is that because he didn't beat AEW on Wednesdays, Vince kind of took over and like fired everybody. And now they no longer want little folks. They would like big larger than life, like WWE, like young guys coming up, almost like when it was originally, like, you know, creating superstars, like a true like developmental brand type of shit, as opposed to the actual brand it was actually is.
Which is still was a developmental brand.
Yeah, but I mean it is, but it also was its own
how do you
brand.
have that without like I'm not trying to be stupid, but without a Johnny Gargano, how do you have some of those dudes who have come up from the system? You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Because even though he's not a trainer, he's a trainer essentially.
No, he is. He's a stopgap. He's the guy
you know
who's great at his job.
Like Tommaso Ciampa, same thing. Like,
yep.
You know, you need those guys because otherwise, that's what happens on the indies is you have those guys who have been around the block for many years, and they're the ones helping the younger talent.
But what do you think about this shit?
Come up to do that. So if you get rid of all those guys,
like they got rid of
just
Bronson,
having all those younger.
Why? Yeah, I don't know. That was weird.
Probably. Man. Well, I mean, I would just speculating that it had to do with something in the contracts, meaning like, you know, if he didn't maintain it, like, because you know, like they have that shit for the bigger people that like you have to maintain a certain weight or, you know, that kind of shit, and they thought he was too fat. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. Like it could be going back to those things. And just all of the releases, it seems like they're trimming the fat. You know what I mean? Because there was the thing before where it was like sign anybody and everybody we can because we got this money, right? Now it's like, okay, we have too many people. Who do we really need? Like, what do we really see here? Other than like having just stacked, I mean, because you can have stacked brands across the board, which I don't think there's any problem with that. But, you know, at the same time, was NXT really making them a profit? I don't know.
Right.
You know, because I don't know the books like that. But, you know, a lot of those decisions came down to money, like how much they were getting paid and how those talents were being used. And so, you know, you go back to the example of like Bray Wyatt. You know, how often was he being used versus how much he was getting paid?
Yeah.
And like, you know, did he really work himself? Was he really in that spot that was like a Goldberg or an Undertaker that could be considered like a special attraction part-time deal for the amount of money he was getting? They thought no.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that kind of thing. So it's taking a look at all those guys. So probably what they thought with like a Bronson Reed, even though he's agile as hell for as big as he is, did they think he was too big?
Right.
You know, or did they only see him getting to a certain point? And I remember like when I was listening to the, you know, the Something to Wrestle podcast with Bruce Pritchard, he says that, you know, every time they sign somebody, they don't just sign somebody to be like, you know, okay, we have this guy. It's, we think this person can main event WrestleMania.
Right.
So did they all of a sudden think all those people were like, yeah, we don't see that in them anymore? I mean, therefore they have no use to them.
That's a fair point.
There's no use.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Now could they go main event somewhere else? Sure they could. I mean, look at Christian Cage.
Right. I mean, it's all a fair point. To be honest with you, I mean, it's all a fair point. It's just like it's not necessarily the people that got released. I mean, except for Bronson, it's not for people that got released. It's more like the whole like the dynamic, I guess, for Triple H being in charge shit now. I guess he's no longer in charge in that way. I guess. Which
I mean, I think so. My thought, just as like putting the promoter hat on, you know, if Triple H is still the guy in charge, it's not going to matter who you put in front of him.
Right.
That product will still be that product if he's in charge. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if you look at NXT the last, 3-4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's been in charge there. And you look how many of those talents have cycled through that program.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, you have your Garganos and Ciampas who have been there and been the stalwarts. But then you look at guys like Aleister Black, Andrade that have cycled through, Drew McIntyre cycled through, Samoa Joe cycled through. Even to some lesser extent, Damian Priest cycled through. Look at all the women that cycled through. Yeah. I mean, without what he did.
Oh, with the women's division,
we don't even have the WWE women's division.
That's facts.
Like, we're still gonna, like, nothing against them, but we'd be having Natalya and Naomi every week.
It's facts.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but
other than lack of variety,
we did better. Yeah.
But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't have your Charlotte Flair. You wouldn't have your Sasha Banks.
Nope.
You wouldn't have Becky Lynch. You wouldn't have Bayley. You wouldn't have, and right now you wouldn't have Bianca Belair. You wouldn't have Asuka. You wouldn't have Nia Jax. You wouldn't have an Alexa Bliss. Like, all of those women that are leading the women's division right now without that Triple H's NXT.
Yep.
And then even the ones coming through, like Shayna Baszler.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, that's another one that made it through there.
Yep.
Like,
all of them.
And you think of all the ones that could be coming up through too. Like, because down there you still have a ton too. You still got Io Shirai. You still got Candice LeRae. You still got.
I mean, there's tons.
Ember Moon went back down.
Yeah.
You got.
We got the big girl, Gonzalez.
Yeah, Raquel Gonzalez. Yeah, I mean, so to me, it's not so much about, like, as far as Triple H's successes go. I just, you're setting up. I think part of it too is not his fault that they also treated NXT. They've done things to treat NXT as not an equal brand.
Right.
Like, they have done things like that. Like, for example, the other week they brought up Karrion Kross, who's the NXT champion.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had Jeff Hardy get a sneaky victory on.
Well, apparently that was done on purpose. I like to fucking make a point. Like, about
what though?
I don't know. Like,
about
that's what I mean.
Because I know the next week he won. You know what I mean?
Win.
But he beat
another NXT guy. You know what I'm saying? He beat Keith Lee. You know what I'm saying?
No, but he also beat Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, I mean, still, I don't know. You give him that 50-50 booking, it's still not great.
But they were pushing Jeff Hardy as a former WWE champion, yada yada yada. You know what I mean? Like, they're pushing that narrative, and then all of a sudden now he comes in.
I mean, you could do
beats
that.
him, but the thing is, why even do that? Right. Why even book your champion in that? Why book a champion in that spot? Like, it goes back to the same thing as, like, you know how sometimes they'll have, like, the tag team champions job out to, like, the two main eventers that are fighting for the title. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? Like let's say, like, a Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels, but then they'll put them against, Owen Hart and the Bulldog.
Right.
And then Owen Hart and Bulldog job out to them.
Right.
Because they're the two fighting for the WWE championship.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that kind of shit. It's like, no, they're your tag team champions. Pick another fucking tag team.
Right.
Pick any one of the other fucking tag teams. Like, pick the Smoking Guns, pick the Godwins. Why are you picking the tag team champions?
Right.
To job out. Because like while you're making, like, those main event guys don't need to look stronger. They're already in the main event. You're just making your tags look weaker. Yeah. And it's like that same kind of shit is, and I don't think he had anything to do with that.
Now, I'm not saying that, like, I'm not the guy who's like, oh yeah, well, Triple H should be in charge when Vince dies and shit like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, what he's done with NXT is remarkable. It's been great. And, like, just because he's not the one who decided to put him head to head on Wednesday against AEW, like, that's not fair. Like, I mean, it's not.
He didn't even decide to put him on TV, much less.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
they
could have still been on the network.
Absolutely. It was not his decision.
Which is now Peacock exclusive. They could have been a Peacock exclusive.
Absolutely. And people would still be watching it. Like, it'd be
the
highest rated.
The
the highest rated thing on the fucking shit.
Well, that's why most people got the network in the first place, was to watch NXT.
I did. I mean, besides the old nostalgia shit, like, that was the other reason.
Yeah.
Like, that's reason number 2. And then reason number 3 of the pay-per-views. Like, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. But unfortunately, like, Yeah, but I just hope that's not the truth. Like, I hope these rumors aren't real. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of shit going around. So yeah, I guess we'll keep you updated on that shit. Meanwhile, SummerSlam is approaching. SummerSlam is upon us. Again, it's Saturday night, and I'll probably be watching the fight and watching this at the same damn time. But I gotta find a place to watch the fight. Maybe I'll be watching the fight bootleg and watching this on the main screen. I don't know.
Might be.
Don't know because I don't know what the fuck is happening. So let's go through these big matches here. We got the big bigs. We got the Roman Reigns, John Cena. Those are the big bigs. Bobby Lashley, Goldberg, big. Bianca, Sasha. And then the triple threat match with the ladies, Edge and Seth Rollins. Those are the big ones.
Yeah.
Right? Those are like the big ones. And I'd put Edge higher than that, obviously. It's really Edge, Seth Rollins would be after, I mean, as far as what people want to see.
Well, because all those other ones are for titles.
The other ones are titles. Yeah. But it technically is probably number 3.
Still going to be a banger of a match.
Yeah. It's probably going to be number 3 on the list. Yeah. I mean, as far as, well, I put it number 2 on the list. It would be John Cena. It would be John Cena, Roman Reigns, and then it would be Edge, and then for me, Sasha, Bianca. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going through all the shit. But these matches, I mean, I'm looking on down the list, and I'm excited for almost all of these, which is a rare occurrence. The only one I'm not excited for, really, is actually excited for is Bobby Lashley Goldberg. Not excited for that. But everything else.
I'm excited for that.
I'm definitely not excited for that.
I'm excited for that.
I hope it's the first match on the card, bro.
I hope it's the main event.
Fuck you. Just fuck it.
Yeah, just because Goldberg can still draw, man.
I know we can draw.
Yeah, so that's all that fucking matters.
I mean, he can draw all day, but I don't want him to be main. I just want to be. I want to be my 3-minute match.
I can't help that he's goddamn good.
3-minute match, and go home. That's it. 3-minute match, go home.
Yeah, perfect way to end the night.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! But there's Roman Reigns, John Cena.
I was gonna say I'm more. I'll be honest. I am more excited for that match than I am both of the women's matches. I do not give a shit about either of them.
I care. I care about Sasha Bianca.
I don't. We've already seen it.
Bianca, that was so good though.
Well, yeah, but we already saw it.
It was so good. It's gonna be.
I'm good. I'm past it now.
No,
I'm past it.
It's gonna be good. I can't wait.
I'm past it.
It's gonna be bowling. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a really good match.
I'm past it.
No,
I'm over it.
Stop
I'm over it. Past it.
Stop
It's not good. If it's not as good as their WrestleMania match, then why bother doing it again?
It might be. You never know.
I don't think so.
Listen, I have high hopes. High apple pie in the sky hopes.
Yeah. Well, all right, Harry Callis.
Listen, let me do it. So the Usos and Mysterios are there. They're gonna go, run it back.
Mm-hmm.
We got Sheamus, Damian Priest.
I'm low key excited.
I am as well. So I'm gonna see what goes on with that for the championship, which I don't know. It's the United States Championship. I don't know.
But if they can have a really solid match.
Yeah. Which I think they will.
It could not that necessarily. I think it would do well if Damian Priest wins here, and then he starts to do shit with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They just got to do something with it. You know what I mean? That's always been the plague of the United States Championship is that it just exists.
Yeah, of course it does. Just exists.
What was the last memorable United States Championship feud? Harley race. You know what I mean? It has to go
dude.
It has to go that far. It has to go that far.
No.
You know what I mean?
Doesn't have to go that far. But damn it, you're right though. It doesn't
have
have to go that far.
But you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you mean.
The fact that it has to go the fact that there has been really no memorable
Yeah,
WWE incarnation of the United States Championship feud.
No, there's been nothing. I mean, I think it has a lot to do with like a lot of these are just regular ass matches too. Like they're just like, okay, this is a title match. Like there's not like stakes in this shit. Like when's the last time they had like a United States Championship ladder match? Like or like something big like that. Throw that shit in a Hell in a Cell.
But I mean, but like even as ugly as the Intercontinental Championship looks now, people still give a shit about it.
They do. Because that's a true WWE Championship. The other one was just stolen.
Yeah.
Stolen championship.
I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same, then why? The thing is, then why have it?
I don't know.
If you're going to continue to desecrate it because, oh god damn it, that's a WCW title. Like, is this just so you can continuously shit on WCW until you die? Like, is that?
That's it. Are they bringing WCW back? Did I hear something about that?
What the? No, they already did that. It's called AEW.
Oh shit! Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal.
You know CM Punk's getting his own Hogan car and shit and everything.
I hope so. I hope he goes right down Disney, bro. I hope he does that shit. Starts waving at the fans.
You know it's gonna be like that. You know it's gonna be like that shit,
dude. I hope everything happens the exact same way.
I hope so too, because then the whole thing will fucking fold in like 4 years.
I know, but it'd just be amazing if they fucking just got the ratings all up and everybody's so excited for wrestling again. I want everybody to be excited for wrestling again and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about it, dude.
The thing is, I don't want them to fuck it up. That's the thing. I'd be excited for it if I didn't see things that like were fucking it up already. You know what I mean? I find it hard to get it. I find it hard to get excited for that shit when I'm like, this has happened already. Like I'm like, this is history repeating itself.
Maybe one of these factions can take him through like the dungeon, the Dungeon of Doom.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Bullet Club.
There you go, and they're gonna take him through all the bullshit.
Where are all my Hulkamaniacs? Oh my god!
Listen, I'm all about it, man. I'm all about it.
All of this stuff.
I just want to wait to see.
I don't care. I don't like the amount of caring I have for CM Punk to come back and do anything is very little. I don't care at this point,
and that's fine. Like it's okay.
How most people are with Goldberg. At least Goldberg's been around.
That's true. He's been around.
I'm way more excited for Goldberg.
I am not. I am not more excited for Goldberg. But I get your point about CM Punk. Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal, that's interesting. I know Drew McIntyre is going to go over here. But
I'm just hoping they have a really good match. Like a sneaky good match.
I hope so too, because I like Mahal.
Because
it's Mahal.
It's just he has not, like McIntyre has broken through, right? Because he's had matches with people that have been like very good matches.
Jinder is stiff in the ring. He's stiff as fuck.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know they're trying to get Jinder to that level.
I like Jinder. So
if Drew can get him to that level, it would be best for both of them.
I agree.
Forward. In my opinion,
I agree 100%.
I think if they shit the bed here, I think it's bad for both.
I agree
because I think it's going to kill Drew's momentum that he had, and it's just really going to put a final nail in Jinder's coffin.
Yeah, I think they're giving Jinder the shot here and see if he can come back up again. And I am rooting for him. I like Jinder. I really do. I think the
thing is like when he was the champion, like. Were any of those matches supremely memorable?
No, none of them were. Besides the one that was too memorable.
In the gimmick.
Yes. Besides
in the Punjabi prison. But you don't remember it for the match.
No, you definitely
You remember it because the one Bollywood boy took a bump and then the Great Khali came.
Yep.
That's why you remember it.
No, that was a terrible, terrible match.
That was it.
Like that shit was like, I don't know what they gave that shit. But to me, that was like a negative 2-star match. That was so bad.
Yeah,
But
it was
it was not good.
rough.
Yeah. But Jinder, no, I am a big fan of Jinder because I think he has everything that he needs except
He could be entertaining.
yes.
Like he could be entertaining as that top as like a top heel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he
is.
he's not a terrible promo.
Nope,
he's not. Like he has a great look.
He has a great look. Like great look.
It's just a matter of can he hold it can he hold his own in matches? Like Roman Reigns. Fucking right. Roman Reigns can not only hold his own, but he can fucking go. You know
Roman Reigns is best in the business right now, bro.
Like, same with Seth Rollins. Like Seth Rollins, I know they're saying he's edge-like. He's more like Bret Hart-like.
Yeah. Yeah, he's I could see I could see that.
Although I don't know. I don't want to disrespect Seth Rollins.
Wow.
Because he can talk.
Wow. You coming with the bullshit. You come with the bullshit today. You come with the bullshit today.
Listen, I've not. I mean, you know this. You know this. I have never been a fan of Bret Hart promos.
I know, but you come with that bullshit today.
But like, I'm actually watching Seth Rollins promos. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm entertained by this.
No.
I don't want to. So I no longer want to call him Bret Hart. Like
Seth is entertaining, and to be honest, like Bret Hart was the.
Bret Hart was a great worker. He's bell to bell.
He is what these other guys are like. Like these, he's like what these other guys are like. But now they do promo classes and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like before they were doing promo classes and shit. Like they were just like, go for it. Like, you know, with no script, go. And that was not Bret Hart's shit. Like he's not out here doing that shit. So that was not his skill set. Now, would Bret been better if he took a promo class and did, you know, fucking had some shit written for him and shit? Like British Bulldog definitely needed some shit written for him. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe he'd been world champion.
But do you think his ego would have let him take a promo class?
No. Bret Hart is a dick. I've come to realize this over many, many years. I was like, he is just a dick, not a nice person. Like, I'm sure he's nice to his family.
He can be a bitter old man.
Yeah, he's bitter. He's bitter as fuck. Old man. He's like Jim Ross. Jim Ross is bitter too, but he's funny. When he is bitter. He is. He's fucking funny and bitter. Like
he is.
It's different. Like if Bret Hart was funny, it'd be different. But he's not. Like so he just comes off as fucking just crass and shit. I don't know. Like chill out, Bret. I love Bret. I do. So we got this AJ Styles, Randy Orton Riddle match. That should be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what's going to happen with that. But that's fun. That'll be fun for everybody.
Yeah. I'm in for the surprise of that.
Yeah. And then they have the Alexa Bliss Eva Marie match, which fuck it. Like I don't really know.
At this point, especially since like that whole Alexa Bliss thing now, especially now that
Bray's gone.
Gotten rid of Bray Wyatt, where is the payoff with this?
Yeah, it's shitty. Yeah, I don't get it now. Like, I mean, I really don't. But yeah.
Like I can't imagine it's gonna.
Yeah, I don't know, but I like Alexa Bliss a lot. It's just, you know, now she got saddled with the shit.
To me, it's just I was gonna say, to me, she's just saddled with this gimmick, which she's doing well with.
She's doing great with it. She really is.
But she's taking shit and making it Shinola at this point.
Yeah, because there's no payoff with it. Like you're not gonna be this character forever,
and it's a waste of her talent.
It is.
Like not her like, you know, acting and whatever, but a waste of her, like, because she doesn't get to be the athletic in-ring specimen that she was before.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because people, if you have not watched wrestling in the last year and a half or 2 years, you probably don't know that Alexa Bliss is probably one of the best women's wrestlers.
True. What is she like? Was she 5-time champion? Like she was out here fucking
you don't
putting
even
in work.
you don't even remember she's a champion, but you also don't remember all the things that she could actually do.
Yeah, she
like
could,
athletically
she
in the
could fucking
ring.
wrestle,
She
man.
could go.
Yeah,
She could go. And that's the shame is like you're seeing like you're seeing Belair and Banks put on a great wrestling match.
mm-hmm.
You're seeing Asuka, Rhea Ripley, or Asuka, Charlotte Flair, or Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair,
right,
put on these great matches, and then you see Alexa Bliss saddled with this bullshit gimmick when she could be in the mix.
Right. Yeah, she out
Putting on
the
these,
mix.
you know what I mean? Like that's like these women, they're not having these gimmicks like that. They're just out there to prove themselves that they can go just as well as the men.
And that's really it. Yep.
And like Alexa's just saddled with this thing now, especially now that Bray Wyatt's gone. She's really saddled with it.
Like, because at least you could have that dynamic and have. I mean, now it's just.
I know because then that made a little more sense.
It does.
Now there's like that pairing, there's that whatever. And now it's just like, well, okay, well, what are you gonna do?
Right. At
this point, where's this gonna go?
Maybe this will be the end of it. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I doubt it.
I don't know, dude. But all I know is that that's happening. Is Balor Corbin happening?
I don't know. That's just a speculation.
Okay.
I don't think that's actually going to happen.
Okay. I mean, it's there. It exists. So that's the card. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'll be watching. I don't know which one is going to be on the main screen. I want Miller. I don't know if Miller's is showing the fight. I really want to watch it at Miller's because I really want their cheese curds.
I mean, maybe that Miller is at least.
I mean, that Miller usually does. Like, I haven't had an issue watching a fight.
I know the other Miller probably won't show it because they'll close at like 9.
Yeah, I'm mad about that still.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. But yeah, the Millers around me, like I've watched fights there a couple times, but they didn't advertise this fight because I don't know about the switch off because it was a big fight, but now it's not as big a fight. But it's still Pacquiao, so I don't know if they're gonna spend the money.
I feel like they'll still do it just because it's Pacquiao.
Maybe.
I feel like Pacquiao still will draw a little bit.
I hope so. I mean? If not, then I will bootleg the boxing. And I will watch it on the big screen and order some food. And that'll be that. But I'm going to a few Orioles games this weekend. I'm probably going to go on Friday and on Sunday because wrestling is on Saturday. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully. And, yeah.
I'm going to go to the preseason game tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Eagles, Patriots.
Oh, Eagles Patriots. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're down at the link.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be fire.
So I'll be doing that.
That'll be fun. Get you see Mac Return of the Mac.
The Return of the Mac, baby.
Yep. Return of the Mac out up close and personal.
Yeah.
And I guess Cam might play too.
He might play.
It's the second game. There's only 3, so I mean he's got to play some point.
He'll probably play maybe the first quarter.
Yeah.
The first series, and then
let's see how Mac does.
I'd like to see Mac kind of take the game, you know what I mean? Just kind of take over.
Yeah, he'll play the majority of the game, so
see what he does.
Yeah, he'll play the majority of it. We'll see what Cam does. We'll see what this dude does, and I know there's still like somewhat of a quarterback battle going on.
With the Eagles and
everybody got a little quarterback battle going on, so it'll be interesting. Yeah, so
see Joe Flacco.
And that's tomorrow, you said?
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Thursday night. Okay. So yeah, that's some good shit. So we got football ramping up. I mean, we just had the first preseason games, matter of fact. So we had the first preseason games coming through. That'll be what happened? You guys end up winning your game? I can't remember.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Beat the football team.
Beat the football team. There you go. That defense is going to be so good. That Washington football team.
Yeah, well.
That's going to be such a good team.
They will cause some problems.
Yeah, they really will. Like, I have them win the division, bro. Like, that's where I'm at with it. I have them winning the division.
I don't know.
Ryan Fitz out here about to fuck it shit up.
I don't know. I still think if Cowboys are full strength,
they're not going to be.
They're not gonna be.
No, his shoulder's still fucked up. Dak's shoulder still ain't right. Nah. I don't think.
See.
I think it's that football team. That defense is far and away the best in that division. I think they're gonna make. If they had a good fucking quarterback for that whole year, not even good, just average, they would have been real good. Like I know they made the playoffs or whatever, but they made the playoffs, right? Yeah.
What, the football team?
Yeah. They lost to somebody, or did they not? I thought they made the playoffs, and they lost to somebody.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe I'm tripping.
No, I thought they did. Because wasn't that?
Because homeboy started, but they lost. They ended up losing. Oh, they lost to Tampa Bay. That's who it was. Yeah. They lost to Tampa Bay in the playoffs. I remember now. Yeah. Because he actually played really well. That Tyler Henke, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Taylor. What his name is?
Taylor Heineke or whatever.
Yeah, Heineke. Yeah, he played really well. So that's I was like, oh, okay. So they got a nice little defense. They can if they can move the ball up and down the field, Ryan Fitzpatrick with his clutch ass. He's gonna throw some. He's gonna shit the bed every now and then. He's gonna throw 4 picks like every 5 games. Like you know it's gonna happen. Like we know it's gonna happen. Like it's what's fucked up about his stats. Like by the end of the year, he'll have like 25 touchdowns, but also have like 20 interceptions. But that's only because every 5 games he gonna throw about 4 or 5 picks. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna have a shit game.
He'll have his Fitzmagic games, and then he'll have his Fitzpatrick games.
Yeah. Which one will come, we'll never know. But if the defense is balling, I don't know if he has to do that much. So we'll see. We'll see about that. The Falcons just had practices with the fucking Dolphins, and I guess the defense looks good, so that's good on our end. But it's Tua, so I don't know. He threw a pick. Like, I mean, he's always throwing picks. He's gonna throw a pick. So I don't know what's happening with Tua.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a better year this year, though.
I mean, he's gotta have a better year.
But I think it's gonna be like markedly better, not just like a smidge better.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not buying that one yet. I'm not buying that one yet. But he's got to be better. Like he's got to be better than last year for sure.
Yeah, I know he has to. Jesus.
I did not know that Brian Flores and Matt Ryan were teammates. Didn't know that. That's a fun fact for everyone.
Yeah, they probably shared a bed together.
Oh, hey. All right.
I don't know. No, I just made that up.
It's late. We got a late start, guys. Power went out.
Did. Yeah. So nasty storm coming through.
It was nasty up your way. Yeah, a couple little tornado shits came through. I think is there like a fucking tropical storm or some bullshit about to pop off down south? I don't really know. I haven't been watching the weather like that. I just only care about the weather that I currently am in.
Right.
So, yeah. So that'll do it this week for the Sweatshop Podcast. Please like, follow, share. We're on Facebook and all of those things. But really, if you just click on that Linktree /Sweatshop Pod. That is Linktree /Sweatshop Pod. All of the links involved with the Sweatshop Podcast are on there. And HTW Network website is on there. YouTube is on there. Facebook, Spotify, Anchor FM, all that shit. Even that merch is on there. We doing it like that around here. Oh, and stay tuned also because more reviews are a-coming.
Yeah, we got plenty more reviews.
Yeah, we really do. All right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Oh man, I was gonna say because we've missed some time.
Mm-hmm. We have.
There's things that we that we've missed.
Mm.
Like, for example, this past Sunday. Representing the HTW network. Myself and the Kilowatt were over at the Sanctuary over in Hazleton, PA. If you missed out on us co-hosting, you can catch that on their YouTube channel, or you can find them on social media at the Sanctuary PA. It's on their YouTube and Facebook, I believe. You can catch that show there. It was with the main event was Johnny Moran, the Dark Horse, against the ECW original HC Loke. So it was a good show. So you can catch that, watch the replay of that, because we didn't get to promote that because we were gone for so long. And speaking of promoting things, Camp Leapfrog is going back on the road.
Again.
Yep. We're getting back on the bus. We're going back to Williamstown, New Jersey. This time it's going to be on Sunday, September the 12th, for a doubleheader with Combat Fights Unlimited. Camp Leapfrog is going to present the Trail Mixer, which is going to be our version of the Royal Rumble Battle Royal, if you will, where the winner of the Trail Mixer will get to choose their opponent anytime, anywhere, any place, any stipulation. That is what the winner gets from that. So if you want to see who wins that, plus we will have some other action in store there. We'll be announcing talents and matches soon for that. So stay tuned to social media. Follow us at Camp Leapfrog across the board on social media. Tickets are on sale for that event as well. If you go to campleapfrog.com/shop, or I think it's /. Which one's the slash? The more common slash.
Yeah, the backslash.
Is it the backslash?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was backslash. I didn't know I always get the / backslash confused.
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't get it either. But it goes back. You know what? Fuck it. Continue.
Either way, the slash. The normal, the usual slash.
Regular ass slash. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm just going to say slash. campleapfrog.com/shop. You can get your tickets on there. And not only can you get tickets for Camp Leapfrog show on there, but you can also get Combat Fights Unlimited tickets on there. Or you can treat yourself to the combo ticket. We have a front row combo ticket or a general admission combo ticket that gets you into both shows and saves you money. It saves you money. So if you want to enjoy both shows, get that combo ticket. It saves you money. So check that out, campleapfrog.com/shop. That's where you can get your tickets at. Get them soon before they are gone, because last time it was packed in there, and we are hoping to pack it in again. So we're going to have some really good action there in Williamstown, New Jersey, there at the H2O Center, Sunday, September the 12th. So that is coming up for Camp Leapfrog. But you know, the High Tension Network doesn't stop running. We've got shows coming at you. In fact, our another congratulations goes out to not only Masha Slamovich, a regular Camp Leapfrogger, but also the Sambo Show, who are regulars on the HTW Network. They were also on AEW Dark as well. They had a tag team match there.
Yes.
So congrats to those guys, Sam and Siler. So really, really proud of those guys. But you can catch episodes of the Sambo Show on the HTW Network, as well as new episodes of Moran and Friends, as well as Tommy Talks Tape, as well as us, the Sweatshop podcast, among other things going on over there. So just head over to, you can either go to our website at hightenctionhtw.com and find the podcast stuff right there. You can find it there, or you can go over to YouTube and search up the HTW Network and find all of our things over there, or all of the podcasts are everywhere major podcasts are streamed. So you can find us there, like Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, yada, 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 all that kind of stuff. And if you want to keep up with all the things HTW going on, you can follow us at High Tension HTW across the board on social media. And then you can follow myself at Maestro A. Scott across the board on social media for any other things that are going on. But yeah, we're going to keep on rolling here as we're getting into, so we're kind of closing out summer and getting into the fall. things, but it does not mean that since summer's over, the party's over, there's many more things coming at you to close out 2021.
The party continues, baby. The party continues.
Party don't stop.
We gonna make it happen. Even all the bullshit that's coming around us, this shit is gonna keep on rolling.
Yeah, we're not listening to those memes where it's like my fall plans, then the Delta variant. You know what I mean? Like
that shit is funny though. That shit crazy.
It is funny. It's funny. It's funny and scares me at the same time.
Facts.
But we gonna keep going.
You're gonna keep it rolling, man. All right, you guys. For me and the Maestro, we are closing up shop.